What is up, YouTube? Josh here from GamePlayersRUs, back with another Gaming Grabs video. I don't know if you guys have the same feeling that I do, but after the end of every Gaming Grabs or every pickup video you get, you think to yourself, how am I going to get enough to show another Gaming Grabs or another pickup video in a week or whenever you get it? I anyways get that all the time. I mean, I just finished the one last week, which was decent, but not the best deal in the world, as you could tell by watching the video. And this time I was just like, man, I really don't know how I'm going to have enough to show in the next week or 2 weeks, whenever I have enough stuff. But things come together, and yeah, I got a lot of stuff apparently. So yeah, I managed to do a Kijiji deal and a YouTube trade and some EB Games GameStop pickups and some Value Village and Goodwill. So it's going to be a little bit of everything today. So yeah, we're going to start with the Kijiji deal that I did. I saw a ad for this game quite a while back, actually. I sent the guy an email, or whoever the person was on the other end, an email, and said, hey, I'd be willing to grab this. They were asking about half price what it normally would be retail. And it's a fairly newer game, so I figured I do want it. I do want to play it. And that game is Bayonetta 2 for the Wii U, actually. This was on Ben's top list of games he played last year, even though he hasn't finished it yet. But it is one I have been interested in getting. I was going to get it for the Xbox 360, but then I got a Wii U, so I figured I would just get this. This comes with Bayonetta, the first one, and Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U, and obviously Bayonetta 2 is exclusive to the Wii U, so it's just a bonus to get the first one on there. I sent the guy an email, and he didn't get back to me for like 3 or 4 days, so I just assumed it was gone because it was a really good deal. And randomly he just said, yeah, it's still available, you can come grab it now, or I was away for the weekend that he wanted me to pick it up, so I had to go pick it up on the Monday. And on my way there, he sends me an email and says, I have also a Wii U Pro Controller that I'll throw in, and I'll do the package deal, both the Wii U Pro Controller and Bayonetta 2 for $50. So I was like, yeah, that's fine, I'll do that too. So I got the Wii U Pro Controller, which is in really, really good shape, and I do actually really like this controller. And it comes with the box, and it has like a charging cable and everything in there. So, I mean, I didn't expect a box or anything like that. I didn't even think about a charging cable even. I just assumed it would just be that. But I mean, this alone goes for $50 brand new. This is going for like brand new $70, so $60-70. So to get both for $50 is an absolute steal, and I'm really happy that he got back to me and I was able to get that. Next is some unexpected pickups, actually. I was at the dollar store to get some stuff, and I know I've seen Loch Ness Monster get games from the dollar store, and I just honestly never thought to even look there. So when I was in there the one day looking for something, I just happened to see some games. I saw Xbox, and I was like, oh, what? I didn't. It just clued in then that there were games there. So these I picked up, and they were $3 each. This pack right here, it has Splinter Cell, the first one for the original Xbox, and Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. So it was a double pack, and it was $3 for both, not individually, but for the whole pack, $3. So $1.50 each, which is really good. Next one I got is Pocket Bike Racer. This is one of those Burger King games that they gave away with. I don't even know what the promotion was exactly because I wasn't here for it. But I did manage to get this game, but now I have it sealed. I'm probably not going to keep it though. I mean, it's pretty interesting, and it's not worth much, but it's just kind of a cool little thing to have. And this works on your original Xbox and your 360, so it's pretty cool. Of the 3 Burger King games, this is probably the best one, but it's still not saying a whole lot. And the last 2 I got were the actually exact same game, and they are Blades of Time for the original or Xbox 360. You got 2 copies of those, $3 each. Again, couldn't go wrong. Sealed games. I'm probably going to keep one, open it, and the other one will be up for trade or sale. I've seen them going on eBay for $10-15. So considering doing that, but not entirely. Next, I did a YouTube trade with a fellow YouTuber, but goes by the name of NeoSolid22. You can be sure to check out his channel in this annotation right here. Really awesome guy. I really like his channel. and he puts a lot of good content out. So I saw in one of his recent pickup videos some things I was interested in, and he said he would probably put them up for trade. So I sent him a YouTube message and said, yeah, you know, I'd love to trade that. So we worked something out, and the first thing I'm going to show you is some extras he threw in. Again, it's never necessary to throw in extras, but again, it's always appreciated. And I can't say thank you enough to NeoSolitude for putting this in. It was really amazing. He put in Super Mario Land 2 for the original Game Boy in a case. Hopefully you can see. I'll open that up. Right there. And I think this is actually in better shape than mine. So that's really cool. But not only did he send the game in the case, he also sent me the box for it. Which is really cool. So this is actually my very first original Game Boy box. So this will sit proud in my collection for sure. So thank you very much, man. Really appreciate the extra. Yeah, it's going to be, again, it's really cool to have a first in a collection. That hasn't happened very often, but when it does, it's a special moment. And the two things that I did the trade for actually were PlayStation 2 game Contra Shattered Soldier. Really cool. This is more in line with the original Contra series, where it's a side-scroller shoot 'em up, run and gun, I guess is another way to say it. I have Neo Contra, which is more like a top-down shooter, which is pretty fun as well, but definitely wanted to get that one as well, because it's, again, more traditional style. And probably the pièce de la résistance for the trade was this, which is, again, going to be another prize of my collection for sure, and it is a Nintendo Game Boy carrying case that looks like the original Game Boy. Really, really cool. I need more space to put my Game Boy stuff, so this is awesome. I mean, the thing opens up, and it's got a space for your Game Boy, and it's got like space, 2 slots up here for your games, and I'm assuming you can put like your little power pack or whatever in there. But really cool. It's in really good shape, so thank you very much, NeoSolitude for the trade. Yeah, he's a really awesome YouTuber. Be sure to check out the annotation up here once again. Click on it, go check out his channel, subscribe if you like what you see. He's a really cool guy. Surprisingly enough, I don't even have an original Game Boy to put in this yet, so I'll have to work on that too. Next, I decided to go out after work today to Goodwill, Value Village, and EB Games. I hadn't been out for about 2 weeks, so you know, I figured probably about time I should go and check it out and see what's new. So I hit up the Goodwill first, and surprisingly, I did find games there, which hasn't happened in a long time. Everything's been dry. It's always been the same crappy original Xbox games that have been sitting there. And today they had not crappy original Xbox games, so I figured I'd pick them up. This one's really cool. These are both only for Xbox titles, so that's the first thing that drew me to them. And this one is part of a series that I wasn't too into, but this one does look interesting. And it's Outlaw Volleyball for the original Xbox. Apparently this one has really good physics, and apparently the gameplay is really fun. I played the Outlaw Golf version of whatever the Outlaw series, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. But this one I saw some gameplay and it does look pretty fun, so happy to get that. It has the exclusive diffuser bonus disc inside. It's complete, but I mean, it does have the actual like extra bonus music CD from Diffuser, who I don't think I've ever heard of that group. There might be a reason, but maybe it's just me. But I mean, this disc is in like flawless shape. It doesn't even look like whoever had it even played these, so couldn't really pass that up. That was $5 for that, which is a pretty decent deal, I think. And the next one is Dead or Alive Ultimate, and this is the 1 and 2 Collector's Edition, I guess you can call it. Yeah, double disc Collector's Edition for the original Xbox. Really cool. Comes with both games. I'll slide them out here. Comes with 1 and 2. And again, both of these look brand new. They look like they've never been played. And I mean, even 2 has promo material in the back. It's got like a complete move list and an Xbox Live trial code in it still. So, and everything's in mint condition. So, yeah, I was really happy to get that. This one was $8, a little bit more, but I guess considering Goodwill charges $5 per game, to get $2 knocked off because it was a combo pack was pretty interesting, so I couldn't really pass that up. The one thing that really annoyed me about this game, though, or about Goodwill, is that this was wrapped in, like, packing tape, like the Scotch packing tape. It was just, like, wrapped around it. I was just, why would you do that? Why would you wrap it around? So, it took me a little while to peel it off, and I didn't damage the box. I mean, I did a little, like, on the little corner there. That's all I did. That's the only damage I did to it, so I can't complain at all. And for $8, I really couldn't complain, so really happy to add those. Next I have a Value Village, and picked up 2 games. The first one is Wii Sports on the Wii. I already have this game, obviously, but this sells for easy $15-20 on eBay, so it's a good way to get some PayPal money in my account and pay off some of the other purchases I've been having or making. And this was actually reasonably priced. It was only $2.99. So I guess the Value Village is starting to realize that people aren't going to pay $10 and $15 for games. And I say this with the most extreme of reservations. At some point they're just going to be like, oh yeah, we're going to up our prices again. But it's nice to catch a break at least once in a while. And the last one from Value Village was Killer 7 on the PS2. Really happy to get this game. I have been looking for it. I've missed out on this game 2 or 3 times already. So to see it there and it hadn't been taken I was really happy to see it. They were only asking $5 for it, probably because they don't know what it is actually. So it looks like it was part of some sort of rental or library at some point. So I'm gonna have to have fun clearing that off. But really cool game, and I'm excited to get to it eventually when I get there. This is an Amiibo alert. I apologize. There is another game after the Amiibo, so stick around if you're interested in seeing what it is. I went to EB Games just to look around and see what I could find. I have been looking for a few Amiibos just to, finish off kind of what I want to get for it. The first one I picked up was Samus. This is from like the first wave, but been meaning to get it. I haven't taken her out of the package yet, but I will for sure. These are not staying sealed. I am not going to be part of that scene. But I want that in case, things happen with Wii U. I'd like to have them as well. And this is one I was really looking for from the new wave as Sonic. People are asking like $25-30 for this locally, and I'm not going to buy into the reseller craze of these. I refuse to pay anything above retail for them, so if I can't find them retail, then I'm just not going to have them. That's just the way it's going to be. But Sonic is really close to my heart. I grew up as a Sega kid, so really cool that I can have a figurine of him as well. And the last game I picked up is probably one of the cooler games I picked up, actually. And it is Knight's Journey of Dreams for the original Wii. I just was browsing through our Wii section just very briefly and saw this and picked it up and couldn't believe the price of it when I saw it. It was only $2.69. Hopefully that focuses for you. But yeah, I mean, I could not leave that sitting there. This game has dropped in price quite recently. I mean, you can pick it up fairly cheap, so it's a really good game. So if you can find it really cheap, I would suggest picking it up. Now is a really good time. It's even better than it was before. Before there was a craze of everyone saying, go and buy Wii games now, it's really cheap. And sometimes they just really weren't. But I think now actually they are starting to get a lot cheaper because Wii U is starting to get up in its life cycle now. And I mean, BC Retro Gamer just started putting games there. Future Shop and EB Games, and they're all liquidating their stuff. They want to get it out because they have new stuff coming in. So, I mean, I think now we're starting to see the price drops that we originally were hoping for. So, like I said, keep checking your GameStops and your EB Games. You never know what you're going to find. That's it for this video. Thanks so much for sticking around and watching the whole thing. If you're interested, our Facebook link is down in the description. Click on that. I sometimes post stuff that I pick up before videos get put up. So if you want sneak peeks, sometimes I don't post everything, but some stuff I do post. So it's a good way to stay in the loop and communicate through comments and stuff a lot easier than through YouTube comments. So that's it. Thanks so much for sticking around and watching the whole video, and I'll see you guys next time.